All right, so we're jumping in and we're going to be looking at solving inequalities when fractions are involved. And you guys are going to start to notice that a lot of these are exactly the same as solving regular inequalities. We just got to be strong on the fraction. Okay, we the solving is going to be the exact same as we've been doing. Okay, so for example, in this first one, I see that I got an x that I'm solving for. Whatever I do to one side of that inequality, I got to do to the other. I see I'm multiplying by a fraction, but we never divide by a fraction, because when we do divide by a fraction, all we end up doing is we flip it and multiply. So we multiply by the reciprocal. So we're going to multiply this to both sides, this negative 3 over 2. When we do this, negative 3 over 2 times negative 2 over 3 end up canceling. We get the x. Now, since I multiplied by a negative number, that inequality flips around. It's no longer less than or equal to, it's greater than or equal to. And now I just have to do my fraction work. So whenever we're multiplying a whole number with a fraction, we multiply to the top. So this would be 36 over 2, and it was negative. Positive times a negative is a negative. So we get negative 36 over 2. That would simplify down to be negative 18. So again, these steps don't change just because we're dealing with fractions. We just got to make sure we're strong with that fraction work. Let's look at the other one. Here we see I got h that I want to solve for. I got an inequality symbol. Whatever I do to one side, I got to do the other. I see that it's minus 2 over 5, so I'm going to add 2 over 5 to each side. And now I have the issue of what am I going to do on that right side now that I have fractions being added together and I do not have a common denominator. So I need to be thinking, what's the least common denominator for 5 and 10? And the answer actually is 10. The least common multiple of 5 and 10 is 10. So this second fraction, if I multiply 5 by 2, I need to multiply the 2 by 2, and this is going to generate that common denominator that I need. So this will change into 3 over 10 plus 4 over 10. And now I can do my fraction addition. 3 plus 4 is 7. We leave the bottom alone. We get 10. So h is greater than 10. So go ahead and finish up this video. Click next to move on. We'll have a guided note there. We'll do a couple problems where you can work along with, where you can just take notes, and then a couple with the Ed puzzle where you'll be solving problems on your own, and then you can check your work.